This was remarkably easy. I just installed the software, one Thunderbolt cable. You'd need to get an interface with a BNC.
For word clock.
Yeah, word clock. So did that, and that was it.
It's just basically plug it in and go, isn't it?
Yeah, it was 16 channels of well, hybrid actually in this case, but analog equipment. If you think about it, it's interesting. I posted that I was using this on my Facebook, and I got obviously lots of sound engineering friends, and they're all posting comments, for example, about the price, which is kind of odd because if you tally up 16, say 500 series pieces of equipment, you then add the high quality A to D, D to A unit you're going to need to actually normal them to. And then the cabling, you're looking at 16 channels of very high quality XLR to D25 looms.
You're probably not much change out of 20 grand.
You're not, and on top of that, you don't have the recallability and controlling it all from your screen. The compressors are the entirely analog parts, so any compression is actually done by VCAs within the box. So it is analog, real analog compression. Other things, there's color circuits in there as well, which are interesting. So if I use something like an EQ, that is actually a mixture. It's the EQ part is possibly a plugin, and but it's going through these color saturation circuits within the box itself. It does make a difference. It makes it sound more real, for want of a better word. The compression's being handled by the VCAs. The color circuits are being handled by the circuits within the box itself. But for example, the Royal Mew has a little sweetener EQ on it. Compression, if you do very heavy compression, we all know it can dull the top end. One of the artifacts of that, if you hit say a classic VCA bus compressor really hard, you will get a certain dulling effect. And so you'd often use something like a GML EQ to brighten up the top end afterwards, or the desk EQ. And basically the Royal Mew has that built in. So you can hit it quite hard if you want, if that's what you want. And it's got a little air circuit. And that part would actually be the DSP, but the coloration and the compression is actually the analog stuff. So it's a beautiful combination to get the best out of both the technologies.